Hi, my name is Linda Cirulli-Burton, and welcome to this channel named Above the Battleground, ACIM. Lately, I have really been struggling, and I wanted to share this with you because it was necessary for me to do a deep dive so that I could look at my struggle from an uplifting perspective, which in fact A Course in Miracles offers. And maybe my struggle to stay committed or devoted to my path may be of some service to you when you struggle to be on your own. So Above the Battleground is based on the teachings of a spiritual self-study path known as A Course in Miracles. I've been a student of A Course in Miracles for a very long time, but only recently, and I think this is critical, only recently did I feel a full-fledged commitment to learning and practicing it. And I think, as a matter of fact, that this might be partially helping me to understand what is going on with me in my personal struggle with my spiritual path. I'm hoping that, once again, that this might be of some small benefit to you when you struggle on your own. So lately I've said that, I have a video out called Hell is a Choice. I always know that there is a decision maker in my mind, and that decision maker will either choose the mind of ego, which is the wrong mind, to be quite honest with you. It's the wrong mind that's filled with sin, guilt, fear, judgment, divisiveness, hatred, victim and victimizer. When I am inside of that mind, what I've been noticing is that I haven't wanted to leave it. I've almost been addicted to it. I will listen to news, I will read something, I will hear a friend say something, and immediately my judgments are coming up, and they are extraordinarily punitive. What I've noticed is that I haven't wanted to leave it. In my addiction to it, it's building on itself. And so I had to confront this. What in God's name is going on with me? Well, A Course in Miracles teaches us that our egos are very, very powerful and very manipulative, and would do all that they could to convince me that I, Linda, am a body that will die, and either this is it, or I may believe in reincarnation, but the ultimate belief in the now is that I am a body, and I can suffer, and I can die. And A Course in Miracles teaches, of course, the exact opposite. So, trying to look at this noisy mind that would keep me enthralled in the world of darkness, I had to understand that the very fact that I knew what it was doing, that I could see the machinations, that I could accept the fact that I was literally embracing my ego mind, well, you know what? That's pretty huge. And I couldn't have done it a couple of decades ago. But I can do it now. I can see and feel that noisiness. So what could it mean? Well, really not understanding the defenses that the ego has that would keep me from experiencing the pure love of God, of spirit, of knowing that there is only oneness. There's no division between you and me. You and me, we have a dark mind. we have a light mind, we have a decision maker. And basically, all I have to do is look at my own guilt and fear, look at it with the Holy Spirit, that little willingness, take this away, let's look at this. Let me substitute this for what you have to offer. Being aware of this. And then, interestingly, I started to see how committed I have been, and what if my ego is getting crazier because it's aware that I'm getting closer and closer to who I really am, to full acceptance of who I really am. And is it possible that the noise can get louder and louder as I'm getting closer and closer? A Course in Miracles tells me in chapter 18, section 5, some of your greatest advances you have judged as failures. In some of your deepest retreats, you have evaluated as success. So is it possible that the fact that I can see objectively the noisy mind that has taken over my life, that I forgot that ideas leave not their source, and the reason why I see judgment and hatred and divisiveness is because it's me, my stuff. It's coming up. It's coming up for the healing. And it's important that I don't give up my path, because it's very possible that I am getting closer and closer to unlocking that key, unlocking that door, and that it's getting harder and harder, it seems, for me to want to stay on my path. It would be easier just to give this up. Or would it? Or would it? Now that I've reached the point when I am so aware, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give it up. But I can tell you how many times over the last several days I thought about giving it up. I thought of creating no more videos. I thought I'm sick of trying to apply these lessons and I can't do it anymore. And what if I'm just getting so much closer? So let me read just a little bit more. Never attempt to overlook your guilt before you ask the Holy Spirit's help. That is His function. Your part is only to offer Him a little willingness to let Him remove all fear and hatred and to be forgiven. On your little faith, joined with His understanding, He will build your part in the atonement and make sure that you fulfill it easily. And with Him, you will build a ladder planted in the solid rock of faith and rising even to heaven, nor will you use it to ascend to heaven alone. And so I tell you that I believe that with this video and with sharing with you kind of the dark space that I've been in, I think now I am ready to renew my daily decision maker, to choose spirit, to choose the light. And I forgot. But I think I'm back. So thank you for joining me, and I hope that you'll tune in again. Thank you.